Hi everyone, welcome back to the Accounting and Tax Help Desk, a podcast produced by Alamir CPAs and Associates. Today we are talking about one of my favorite topics, taking messy and chaotic financial system and turning them into foundational and actual support for your business. Let's jump right to it. Most of the small business owners, they are operate on the messy and incomplete financial because they are focused on the survival, not the structural. In early days, you are just trying to get clients, deliver the works, and keep the lights on. Financial system, like it feels like something you can do later, until later becomes a crisis. If you cannot answer a basic question, like what's my profit this month, where's my cash going, and you're constantly surprised by bill, and you cannot produce accurate financial reporting, that's when your systems are officially holding you back from the growth. If you only rely on your bank account, you don't see the full pictures. Bank account only give you the snapshot of the time. It doesn't tell you what's your upcoming bill and how much is gonna spend. It doesn't tell you how much money coming in at any time in the month. It doesn't tell you the seasonal dips. So it makes it a very riskier operation. So numbers don't lie, but feelings can. Usually, when we sign a client, we see the messy clients, we see the shoebox full of receipts, and our reaction usually is, okay, let's jump to it. We don't judge. We know the situation every business owner are in at the beginning, and we just try to help them. We just know if we fix it sooner than later, they can make a smart decision. Just be mindful. I've seen everything in my life. I know the client. We are not judging you. There's nothing in your book that I haven't seen before, so feel free to ask all your questions when you come to meet with us. Send us your email at help or question at the help desk at alamircpas.com. We never judge. We know the situation, and we're trying to help you to get the accurate financial as soon as possible. So having a solid financial system, it's all about profitability. It tells you when you spend your money, where the money comes from, what's working and what's not working. It tells you what's your waste that you need to cut so you can focus on high margin activities. Compliance is just a bonus that comes with it, but it's all about your growth and profitability. Monthly close is basically reconciliation of your balance sheet, making sure to capture all the bank transaction, making sure to capture all your assets transaction, your accounts payable transaction, and making sure all the transaction in the P&L are classed correctly. Uh, it takes a few days to review the transaction and close the month, but the result is you can have an accurate financial that all the KPI that I mentioned in previous episode can be extract from those financial. We can all the gross margin, net profit margin, ROI, all those KPI we can extract from the financial. And if the financial are garbage, the KPIs gonna be garbage. So if you have any question, again, feel free to reach out to us at helpless@alamircps.com. You can call us our office and schedule a consultation. There is nothing I haven't mentioned in the previous episode. If you have a time, go listen to all the previous episode that me and my partner spoke about. So there's nothing. If you listen to those episodes, we gave you all the detailed roadmap of how you can be successful. Chart of account is foundation of your QuickBooks. So it's have like a six or seven section. It usually you need to start the numbers that, and you need to codify them with numbers. The ones that start with one are your asset section. The number start at two are your liability section. Start with three is gonna be your equity. Start with four is your revenue. Start with five is your cost of goods sold. Start with six is your G&A expenses. Start with seven is your marketing expenses, and eight and nine are usually the other income and other expenses that are not related to the basic of your operation. If you have that, then you can start codify your transaction into those chart of account. It should not be about 200 lines. It should be very basic and simple, but something that aligns with your business. Uh, it just it's just all about how you can make your decision based on the financial, and the chart of account is part of that, and not just how IRS wants it. Okay, so if your business have multiple invoices, a multiple platform like a payroll services, invoicing tools, most of them they have integration tool with your QuickBooks, so they can sync and read the data, or feed the QuickBooks all the data that happened during that day. So it makes your reconciliation and closing your book at the end of each month much faster. If there is no tools, if you're not using any tools that and you need to enter everything manually, maybe it's time to rethink your processes. Uh, we are living in 2025. There are all the software for tracking expenses, from your bill payments, for your invoicing, and you can all manage all of them in a different platform. But the good thing is they sync all of them in QuickBook, and your bookkeepers and controller can read the data and reconcile the transactions. So as we discussed in previously, you gonna review the financial on a monthly basis after we close the book, but you have to always keep an eye on your cash flow on a weekly basis. And when we have everything set up, it usually takes between 90 days so you can see the actual results, and between 6 to 12 months you can see the effect of your decisions. So it's not over time. So let's say if we close this month, we issue the financial, perfect, you see the sum data, but because your previous data was garbage, you have nothing to compare with. So the next month is gonna have the same closed system, then you have at least one base to compare, and the third month you can see the trend of your transaction. So over the 6 and 12 months, you see the trade of your activities, and then you can make a smart decision, and you can see the effect of your decision within a year. The biggest mistake is people expect the instant results. When we fix the book and fix your processes and fix your uh, system and foundation, it's gonna take a while for you to see the results. And if you give up too quickly because you didn't see the result, that's the biggest mistake you can make, in a biggest financial decision you can make for your business. You can never get a benefit if you give up too quickly. It's gonna take time for you to see the results. My advice to all the small business owner is start small. First, separate your business and personal accounting. Don't commingle transaction. Get the basic QuickBooks software, QuickBook bookkeeping software. We recommend QuickBook Online. They have different levels. You can choose the level based on your volume of transaction and complexity. And don't wait until you have the perfect system on paper to start implementing. Start step by step, making sure you have the uh, bank reconciliation on a monthly basis, and then making sure your balance is accurate. Slowly you can get to the perfect system, but don't wait. Start right now. And the bottom line is chaos in your financial system isn't just bookkeeping issue. It's a growth killer. You need to get organized right now to be able to grow much faster and much with the stronger foundation. And with that, thank you. Listen to this episode. My name is Haas, the partner at the firm. If you have any question, send us an email at helpless@alamircps.com. It means a word to us if you drop a comment, like, share, subscribe, give us a feedback on the rating on the Apple Podcast and Spotify, and I'll catch you next week.